Hello and welcome, Mr. Malik, to our coaching call number 118. Okay, yes.
So, the first wrong question, it was this one. So, new ERP system is being delivered by the organization in all its branches, offices across the world. CEO of the company requests an independent auditor, SGS, to validate the compliance of the system with the new regulation. This additional work is not part of the existing program roadmap. What should be your action in your program as a program manager to this request? So this one is okay. I understand. So we have first to assess and analyze the impact and do nothing and implement the potential remediation. Because I put analyze I put analyze and assess the impact of audit and implement potential remediation of the program.
So the point is that in C we are giving them the complete package. In D, that you must implement implementation. But maybe the possibility is that once you analyze and implement the impact, maybe nothing. It will say nothing is required. You know, it can be possible because there are three types of the risk: avoid, remediation, or don't do anything. So that is the reason B is much better than D, because D is always complete telling us that we have to make some action. Maybe sometime we don't need to take the action. That's the reason.
But even in D, they use potential remediation. So maybe there is no remediation, but it's okay.
Okay.
I took it. So, and maybe also the other justification is that since there are changes, so maybe we should make a change request. So before doing anything, we have to make a change request.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so this one is very clear. Next one, yes. So what should you do to handle this concern? So as a program manager, a benefit register has been handed over to you. After reviewing it, you are concerned that the program cannot achieve the expected benefit. So I put me the project manager to optimize the allocation of critical resources.
The point is that it's a difficult question, but the point why we think is that you have gotten the benefit register. It means you are still in the program definition phase. You are a benefit register has been able to you. After you consider the program cannot achieve the expected benefits, what should you do? But if you are going to select D, it means that even I'm not sure I will do something. I am already going in the program delivery phase. So C is giving you the impression that first let us fix or make more sure what we can do in the program definition phase, and then if something has to be updated or something has to be checked or confirmed, then we go to the program delivery phase. There is a reason why C is much better than D.
Very, very clear. So we assume that we are in the definition phase and it's not allocation and
yes. So this is an alarm already in the beginning phase of the program, formulation phase of the program.
Okay. After that,
but this is good that we do this questions with chapter wise also, because together in one go is very difficult. This I started from 3-4 months before. I was doing it at the end, but then the students, they proposed me that's better to do in the beginning and then we go in one go. I think this approach is much better. What document?
Which document said the
baseline?
It's okay. It's okay. This one is eco. So I
eco
just
task 3.
This one is very clear. Strategic decision-making body, typically the form of a program steering committee, issue with document defining. So this one also is eco.
Yes,
no, it's not eco. It's the
mastership benefits. Benefits is the keyword. In business case, you don't have the benefits.
This one is okay. Which document defines the structure of the program components by identifying the relationship among the components and the rules that govern their inclusion? It also describes evolving aspect. So this one also evolving aspect.
Master sheet.
The master sheet, and it's the benefit. It's management
roadmap.
plan.
It's roadmap.
No, it's a roadmap. Excuse me. Yes.
The keyword is the relationship among the components. So in the benefits management plan, we have nothing about the relationships or also the evolving aspects. That is the key difference, key point. And the relationships, second row, first line, relationships.
Okay. Which phase involves verifying that the integration, transition, closure of the program or its component or its realization criteria established to achieve
The
program
keyword,
strategic
yes,
objectives.
the keyword here is verifying that the integration. Verify is always the transition phase and also the criteria. Criteria means you are going to hand over something to someone. That is in the master sheet, point number 1 of the benefit transition phase activity. This is task activity number 1 in the master sheet of the transition phase.
Yes, this one also is okay. This transition is not sustainment. Sustainment, it would be
continued availability, continued
like,
suitability.
Continued, yes. Liability.
Yes, something like continuous. Your screen.
Yes.
Okay, now it's okay.
Yes, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, accountability it is a new word that they've added.
Okay, this one is okay. Which of the aspects stands out in making the decision?
Portfolio and the program.
To execute plan.
Yes. Remember the first class when we had the 22 sheets, time, latedness and time bond. So scope and time, cost and nothing to do. Whenever there's a point of portfolio and the program, it is time and relatedness, because the components inside the portfolio may or may not be interrelated, but for the program is a mandatory to be related to each other. And time bond, portfolio is not time bond and program is time bond.
Very clear. I totally agree. Just never. This one. Yes, I took it like that, but so what is the difference between project and programs? We have never seen that uncertainty, change, and complexity. But okay, since it's like that,
yeah, it is in the standard book. And if we time, cost, scope, we don't need to differentiate. The point is that programs are more uncertain, they are more prudent to change, and they are more complex. That's the only thing.
Okay.
So the key difference is, because if generally I ask you what is the time, cost, and scope, you can say, for example, just for the discussion, one project can be $100 and one program may be of $50. There is no difference. The project has to be program has to be expensive than project, right?
Okay. Okay. Yes, maybe.
It's a small program, a big program. So in that thing, also the time bond, maybe one project can last for 10 years and one program can finish in 5 years. So normally our perception is that programs have more time, more budget. But if you talk about uncertainty, change and complexity, in that way, he said that programs are surely more complex, more uncertain, because this is long time and a lot of other components are adding towards it. They are more complex rather than managing a single person. That's the only point.
What should you do as program manager to proceed with the transition so that its benefits can be delivered? So I put roadmap, but since it's in the fifth
Yes.
edition, we start by the program management plan, and
Yes.
after that,
The roadmap has
the
only
roadmap,
6
so
points.
it's okay. Yes. What should you do as a program manager to develop and manage the program direction? So for me, program direction should be in roadmap, management plan, and
Mission statement. Mission statement.
and the mission statement. Yes. So I put develop a program roadmap, and the right answer was interview with stakeholders.
But this is typically from the eco, so you don't need to worry about it because this question is not very well worded. But this is a question made by me. So what you should do as a program manager to develop and manage the program's direction. If you go to eco, he says about interview with the stakeholders to address the stakeholder concerns. Interview.
Where is it? Where is it?
Task force.
By evaluating stakeholder concerns and expectation to establish
So
program
normally the
direction.
answer should have been a program mission statement that is much more clear, because this looking for the stakeholder is very generalized word. I agree with it. This is only very generalized wording. But your concept is clear.
Yeah. Okay. So just put this mission statement. Okay. This is okay. An organization issued a program to improve the production on sale branches. The organization has 30 branches all over the world. With the above context, what is the first step? So I would develop program scope, or start with high level, I don't know, maybe assessment. But I don't understand why we start with identifying and quantifying program benefits.
Yeah, but here is that we are not developing the scope in any of our phase. That is the problem. We have not studied this to develop the program scope here. Explicitly, if it was a business case, then I would agree with you. But specifically, we didn't mention anywhere the scope. We only do the scope assessments, in the formulation surface. But there's no specific wording that you are doing that we are developing the program scope. In where we develop the program scope.
Yeah. Okay. I have the same question in the mocks, in the simulator, and there was a business case. I put also business case.
It was correct?
No, it was not correct. It was identify and quantify the program benefits. So I don't know why should we start with identifying and quantifying. Especially quantifying is very special.
So I think that this is also the English issue. Normally he's talking about you have to develop the benefit register. That means benefit identification phase. That is the main point here.
Okay. Yes. Okay, this one is okay. We will not see it. It's in the eco support of the stakeholders.
Support is the keyword, and the alignment is with the strategic objectives. The keyword for alignment is strategic objective. Why it is important to generate and maintain visibility, achieve program strategic for the program confirm stakeholder support. So
it's stakeholders
eco also, eco and also the confirm stakeholder support is actually meaning achieve program stakeholder buy-in. So C and D question and the D is almost the same thing. So in order just to make the question, I put this option, but the thing is that the program strategic objective has to be there.
Which of the following document is the position of the stakeholder? Okay, this one also it's very clear. It's stakeholder matrix. You are programming for multi-million. Okay, during the program delivery phase, a stakeholder complains to you that he did not receive a very important critical information. Yes, it's the same discussion. I'm supposing that he is not in
Not
the
identified.
register.
Yes.
Yes,
But
okay.
normally, if this type of question will come, surely he will not give you stakeholder register and stakeholder management plan both in the option. Okay, because these are very narrow options that we have put in. Normally, in the question, he will confuse you with the stakeholder management plan or communication management plan. So you have to make sure that if he is not getting any information, then you have to come either to the stakeholder engagement plan or stakeholder register. But if he is getting 13 reports, but not only 2 or 3 reports or some information is missing, then only we will go to the communication management plan.
Yes, yes, I understand. But here it's very tricky because they put the register and the management plan, and after that, the right answer was the management plan. So I didn't understand the logic behind this.
The stakeholder community that he didn't receive a very important, because here is that he did not receive a very important and critical information. So it means stakeholder is
So
identified.
he's already in the register, and
Yes, he's not getting one critical information. So in that thing, define the stakeholder register will not, I think the tone is getting the there why he is not getting this information. So why or how, what should be in the benefit register in the stakeholder engagement plan. Means one information is not getting, so we have to see what is this engagement requirements.
Okay. What should be done to manage program information and communicate the status to stakeholder? So I put in for program management plan since it's the most general, because for me it's about communication and information. It's about both.
This is PMIS. You go to the ECO, this develop the program management information system to manage the program and communicate to the stakeholders. The point is that if you will manage the information, the ultimate goal is to communicate to the stakeholders. So if you go to the ECO, it's clearly written about the PMIS. How you will manage your information, how you will.
Okay. So when we have only communication, that means it's management, it's program
communication management plan.
Okay.
If we're
But
not
if we
talking
have
about
information and communication both, it's PMIs.
yes, yes. But PMIs will be the correct answer in only 1 or 2 questions, not everywhere. Just take care. Because PMIs is very specific. It has to handle the program information and then communicate. So only in that thing, only PMIs will be the answer.
Okay. It's too long.
So in the what I got the feedback from the recent student, I will split it into 2 mocks, 150 plus 150. That is much better, because actually
150. Okay, it's better than 300
yes.
once.
I said that you can do it in 2 times. He said that this is only a psychological thinking, that before starting, I thought 2 days I have to do 300 questions. So I understand his concern. This is also the psychological thing. So I will split it into. Actually, these questions I didn't make in one go. I made it step by step, and then we had the coaching call on every questions. So these are, we have around 100 calls. That was the reason that all these some questions are repeating also.
But I have, yes, I have the same remark. In fact, there are many questions they are repeating.
Yes.
Repeating twice or 3 times. And sometimes it becomes, for me, it becomes a little bit, how to say, I will not, yes, I will not read all the question. I will just identify,
I need to improve
this
it.
question, so
No,
I will.
I understand. The point is that now we have a question bank So genuine questions are around 260, I guess, 260 to 65, 30, 35 questions are repeating. So I will delete their questions, and our proposal is that inside that I will make a new questions on agile or collaboration domain, and then in total we will have 300 packages, 300 questions. This is my this I will do in the next month.
Okay.
This is my target.
And do you know how many questions in the PMI bank? How many questions they are in the PMI bank? Like 1,000, 2,000?
Which bank? PMI bank? Where is the bank?
PMI for PgMP.
No, this is the like from where the questions will come. The mocks are the baseline. And now yesterday the person who passed, I had a call with him. Today we will call his journey also. He also gave in Dubai. There was a 10 to 15 questions coming from the agile point of view, but only the scenario was all agile. But the last line was about PgMP. This was a new thing, very tricky. But the previous students, they got actually 10 to 15 questions with the answer was also from the agile. But this time he got 10 to 550 complete scenario from agile, but the answer was not the agile term.
Okay, but it's good for me if it's 15 or 20 questions at a time.
Your voice is not okay. Mr. Malik, your voice is not okay now.
What?
Your voice was not okay. Can you speak again?
Yes, I said it will be okay for me if there is 20 or it's a good news.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, now is okay. Before your voice was not okay.
Okay. So in which document show the strategic objectives and translate by negotiating with stakeholders. So this is also
Eco, high level scope statement.
My is getting very, very hot. Historical information, it's okay to be program roadmap. So
correct.
Not, yes. This one. Differentiate. Yes, it was very tricky because I put accountability metrics and it was in the last
edition.
Last version. Now it's
correct.
Yes, the
correct.
responsibility and the assignment metrics. So,
in the 5th edition is the responsibility assignment matrix. Hello? Somebody, your internet I think is not good now.
Yes, this one. So variances, you are program manager for the section of your airport city, in your city. What should be established to test monitor the variances during yes, it's management.
Is not talking about this, not about the scope, it's talking about the complete program. In the program execution, that is the program management plan.
This one. So the composition and mapping, it's KPI. I will go for it. The one after meet or exceed benefit realization objectives. Your task is to monitor the human resources and for program and project goals in order to what should we do to achieve this task. Yes, this one it was not very clear.
It is improve the team motivation and negotiation. This is also in the exam content outline number 1. And secondly, the topic of servant leadership is not in PgMP. This is the term from Agile coming, ACP. So normally when we go to about how you will manage the project and the program roles, you have to improve the team motivation and negotiate the contracts with them. This is the echo of the life cycle.
Echo of the life cycle.
Yes. Task 15. Task 15. Echo domain 2, task 15.
Okay, so for you, servant leader is not something, it will be in agile context when we.
Yes, yes.
When we
Here
have practice.
here we have a program manager. Simple.
Okay. Okay. My PC, it's it's heating and it becomes very difficult. Okay, so you have to execute the appropriate program management plan using the tools identified in the planning phase and by auditing results. Yes. In order to achieve program outcomes, we reach from.
This is alignment stakeholder expectation very generalized. Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Hello. Yes, I told you this one was very difficult. I didn't see in which, I didn't identify in which part of the course it was mentioned. Mr. Abdul, I think the connection is getting really bad now. So maybe we stop here at 150, 157.
Okay. Okay. I think your internet is very bad.
Okay.
And then we can connect maybe tomorrow
Yes,
morning or in the night. We will connect. Maybe tomorrow morning.
In the night, I will tell you in the night if I'm available at 9 p.m. I will tell you. Okay.
Okay. Good.
I'll tell you at 6. Okay.
Okay. Good.
Perfect.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you.